When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
Morning decisions. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
Now at McDonald's, a McDouble is $2.50, so you can get your gym gains on. Or just get lunch for only $2.50. Get more value on the under $3 menu.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
From 8 Central Time and every Wednesday and Friday at 9:30. I always tell you guys to make sure that you subscribe to the channel. That way you never miss a couch, because you never know when I might go live early. You never know. But if you pay attention to me, then you know that I go live early anytime the thunder plays. Okay, so you know our boys is playing tonight. Yeah, so I had to come on a little bit early. They'll be live 7:30. We're live a little early. So here we are. Before we go on, let's give a moment of silence for the ones who aren't here with us today. Let's give this moment. Coming up on the couch this whole week, of course, is Prison Jail Felon Talk. And also May 11th is Sickle Cell Talk. May 12th is Autoimmune Disease Awareness. May 13th is Swept Under. May 18th is Mental Health Talk. May 21st is Menopause, Surgeries, Health, and More with Tai Marie. Also, May 28th is going to be Shroom Talk, and May 30th is going to be Fentanyl. So if any of these subjects resonate with you, you're more than welcome to share this. This whole month is Lupus Awareness Month, if you didn't know. So we will be talking about this on, thank you. We will be talking about this, like I said, on the 12th, May 12th. All of that. So, today is, of course, Prison Jail Felon Talk, but y'all know I like to come up with subjects to go on off of. Today's subject is called preparation. And I put preparation because when you locked up, preparing for anything takes a while. And it takes a while because it's like preparing to leave takes a while. You got to know where you going. You got to get, somebody approved. You got to get, things lined up. So you're preparing. When you get a new roommate, you got to prepare because you don't know who the fuck you going to get. You don't know. You got to get your mind ready. When you're on your way to the yard, you are preparing. It's a preparation. First, you get sentenced. Then you wait to pull chains. Then you pull chains. Then you go to, to the prison. But in the midst of that, you're preparing to hit the yard. You don't know what's going to happen. Thank you for the gifts. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know, who's there. You don't know if somebody don't like you. You don't know if you don't know. So you have to prepare your mind. And if you want to get technical, you got to prepare your mind, body, and soul. Because you don't know what type of energies is going to be waiting for you when you get there. And that's not just on the yard. I'm talking about in your cell. I'm talking about directly in your vicinity. And it gets scary. Let's be real, it's scary. It's scary not knowing what someone's intentions are. It's scary when you prepare yourself for the worst, but you don't expect exactly what you're about to endure. It's scary. And it's like, do you deal? Do you keep going? What do? You have no choice but to keep pushing. You have no choice. Thank you for the gifts, courage. You have no choice but to keep pushing. Otherwise, people are going to test you. They're going to do whatever they can. Because even though in your mind you prepared yourself for this, you can never prepare yourself for the actual bullshit that the yard throws at you. I'm talking about personalities, staff members, cellmates, canteen, kitchen, SHU. You can never prepare yourself enough for the shit that you actually have to go through on the yard. You just better hope that you have someone that has your back. I'm not just talking about out in the world. I'm talking about in the penitentiary. Whether you the strongest motherfucker or not, you still have to have your circle. Because no matter how strong you are, that doesn't mean that the whole yard won't whoop you at one time. How can you prepare yourself for that? How can you prepare yourself for any of that? You can't. You think you can. And some of us, we think we some hard motherfuckers, don't we? I'm talking about some of us think we can whoop the world. And some of us can. Some of us can actually whoop the world. But that's in your mind. Because when it all boils down to it, and you think that you prepared yourself for this moment, and then all of a sudden, the whole yard, 1,800, maybe more, women attacking you, all because this person can say whatever. This person that paid them to, they can do whatever to you now. You might have came into prison thinking that, you know what, I got enough money to sustain my first year, and then I could do whatever I need to do to make money. That's what you think that you're preparing yourself for. Then you get on the yard, and it's nothing that you expected. Now which you didn't never expect this, but now you in debt. Now you're being used. Now, anytime your name is brought up, the next thing that's being brought up is you a trick. I mean, but you came to the yard rich. You came to the yard thinking that, okay, well, I'm going to pay for whatever I need. Well, doing that can get you labeled as a trick. Can get you labeled as easy. And someone is going to easily get you. And you think that you're prepared for it. You think that, oh, I've been around people that manipulate. I've been around people. No. You don't know a manipulator until you go to the penitentiary. You don't know a real liar until you go to the penitentiary. Because it's a different type of lie. And you know they lying. And you're watching them. It's a different type of front. When you know somebody or when you know something about, you literally looking like, what? How can you prepare yourself for that? How can you prepare yourself for a random shakedown that you've never in your life been in a shakedown before? And then all of a sudden you go to prison. Now you're being shook down. You never prepared yourself for what it feels like to have your stuff taken away from you after you accumulated it for all these years. You never prepared yourself for that. You never prepared yourself to the feeling you get whenever you get a misconduct and you have to face the consequences. And now you got to lose visitation or phone calls from your parents or your kids. Who prepared you for that? I mean, you knew you was going to go have to do time, yeah. But you never prepared yourself to have to go to SHU, another prison in a prison. You didn't prepare yourself to, if you get in trouble on the yard, that you can get your whole level taken away and you drop down to a misconduct. I mean, you drop down to a level 1 for Lord knows how long. Did you prepare yourself from not only being away from your kids in the penitentiary, but being away from your kids in the penitentiary? Extra. Because you got in trouble. So now you're in SHU. So now you locked up. In the midst of being locked up. And not even being able to see your kids, your family. No phone calls, no canteen. You prepared yourself in your mind to do this time. But you didn't prepare yourself for doing the time and what comes along with it. The mental issues that comes along with it. The extra anxiety that comes along with it. You didn't prepare for that. How could you prepare for that? There's not enough preparation for it. There's not enough preparation to prepare you for anything that's going to happen to you on the yard or around you on the yard. There's nothing in this world that can prepare you. You just have to take it as it goes. Move on. Live your life. Do what you can. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck. You're going to be stuck in your head, mind fucking yourself. You're going to be stuck like, yo, what do I do next? Or you'll end up like some of the other ones that end up institutionalized. Like you can't never stop thinking about the penitentiary and you'll never move on. No one prepares you for that because you actually can do less time than me and end up institutionalized. You can end up just like me. Did you prepare yourself? Are you genuinely prepared for that? Are you prepared for the mental turmoil? How could you be? I remember the other day I was on the couch and I asked one of my guests a question and they was like, well, you know, how can I answer that if it never happened? How can you prepare yourself for something that never happened just yet? Right? Until it happens. And then you get those experiences and then you're like, whoa, you know, this is how I move the next time. But how can you actually genuinely prepare yourself if you've never been through the situation or been faced with the turmoil or the things that you're being faced with? How can you prepare for that? How? Just like, Someone can't tell you about something that they've never experienced if they've never experienced it. You've never experienced the penitentiary. You've never experienced the things that come with the penitentiary. So how, as you're sitting in the jail waiting to pull chains, are you really genuinely able, or can you? How can you genuinely prepare yourself? What are you supposed to do or say, or what is supposed to make it easier? I still don't know, and I did time. I still don't know. Because there's nothing that could prepare me, that it was nothing that I could have done that prepared me for prison. I just had to get through it. Not everything you can prepare for. You can study for like a test, but you can't study survival in the penitentiary. You can't study that. You can't learn that from someone. You can't watch a video and think that your whole penitentiary sentence is going to be gravy. You can't do that. You have to take it one day at a time. One day at a time. And learn. You know how they say you live and you learn? Once you live through a little bit of it, then you learn what the next little bit is going to be like and what you're going to do to make sure that it's going to be successful. That's what we got to do. That's what we have to do. You can't prepare yourself. You have to go through it and live and learn. Write down, take notes, and then prepare from there. Oh, well, if this ever happened, then I need to do. You feel me? We got to be like that with ourselves. We have to. Ain't no way we could be successful. Especially in the penitentiary. They don't really give you the tools to be successful. I don't care what nobody say. They don't give everyone the same opportunity. If they don't want to give you the opportunity, they don't have to. And who can prepare you for that? Nobody. Nobody. Not only can no one genuinely prepare you to go to prison, is when you get there, you don't even realize you're in a competition that you don't even know that you're in. If you come in and you're brown skin and pretty, you're in competition with all the brown skin pretty girls. If you come in and you're a stud, you're in competition with all the studs. If you come in and you're a STEM, you're in competition with all the STEMs. It's just what it is. You can't prepare yourself for that. You didn't even know. You ain't even know whenever you hit the yard that you're in competition from the jump. And sometimes that competition can end deadly or violently. Someone can be in so much competition with you that they can try to kill you. And you don't even know that they're in competition with you. You don't know until you almost dying or until you fighting for your life. It's a lot of things to fear whenever you go to the prison. And fearing the unknown, yeah. Immediately. Because you don't know who doesn't like you. By how you look, by how you carry yourself, by how you speak, by how you stand. You don't know. So how can you prepare yourself to go to the penitentiary that you've never been to, that you've never experienced. And these women that you've never been around, that you don't even know how they're going to treat you or act towards you. And then, heaven forbid, you're pretty. Then what? Then what they going to do? Then how they going to treat you? Then what's your time going to be like? Because your time depends on what you look like, how you sound, how you carry yourself, how you handle yourself. And you can never prepare for that. Never. All you can do is go through it and live and learn. And that's just that. That's just that. You know, we try our best to do what we can. But when you just don't know, and then whenever it hits you with like a ton of bricks, like, oh my gosh, I'm in competition with her. I don't even know her. Do I know her? Did I ever meet her? Or did I meet him? Does he know me? Did we go to school together? You get to questioning yourself like, where do we meet? How did we meet? What did I do to you? You wanting to know what you did. Nothing can prepare you for somebody else's mind thinking that you did something to them. All you can do is push through it. That's it. That's all. It's crazy, but it's real talk. It's crazy, but it's real life. It's real fucking life. Like, I still don't, even though this might sound crazy, but I did 9 years in prison. I'm still not prepared for the fact that I did 9 years in prison. Still not. It's still things that I'm learning about myself from being in prison. And nothing could have prepared me for that. That even after 10 years, that I would still be going through it mentally, physically, and emotionally. Nothing could have prepared me for that. The only thing I can do is just push, stay strong. Otherwise, like I said earlier, it can bring us all the way down to where we don't know who we are and what to do next. All we know is that we want to be successful and we're going to do anything that we can to get there. And sometimes anything to get there means sacrificing yourself and who you used to be. So are you willing to sacrifice yourself and who you used to be that successful person that you wasn't prepared to? You ain't even prepared to be the successful person that you are. How can you be prepared to do anything in life? Life already throws us curveballs. Are we ready for them? No. Was we prepared for them? Hell in the fuck no. That's why some of us, we get to slipping and falling. We like, yo, hey, I need a little bit of help. Can you help pull me out of this little hole? And some people going to be like, no, I'm not pulling you out. I ain't had nobody pull me out. And some people are going to be like, you know what? I know exactly what you've been through. I'm going to pull you out. But you got to prepare yourself for the next time when you got to pull yourself out. Otherwise, I might not be here. Then it happened again and they not prepared. Even though somebody warned them and told them, hey, you might need to prepare yourself because if it happens again, I might not be here. Now they not there and you still unprepared. We can prepare ourselves all our lives and still be unprepared. Period. We can. So let's do what we can to make sure that we're prepared in all ways, forms, and fashions. Let's help our people do what they can to be prepared as well. Don't take all the information to the grave with you. Share. Teach it. Help somebody. Sharing is caring, right? That's information too. I'm just saying. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday from 8 Central Time, and every Wednesday, Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Make sure that you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Apple, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Ego, Twitch, Fanbase, Favorited, Thread, Lemonade, Instagram, TikTok. Did I already say that? Probably so. Also, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. I know I keep stuttering words. I'm either tired or tipsy. One of the two, or high. I don't know. Anyways, make sure that you subscribe to the Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Apple, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Y'all, I just needed a little bit of... I just needed a few moments of your time. So thank you so much. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I will be back on tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Again, it is the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because I'm out of here. I just needed 25 minutes of your time today. Maybe 26. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistant's assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.